Weather Report is sponsored by Anderson Plumbing, Heating and Air. Nobody wows clients like we do.
ABC 10 News weather meteorologist. No, I almost called you a weather anchor, but you're a meteorologist
okay.
now.
Yes, that's
Get
okay.
it right,
She is a
Lindsay. Come on.
meteorologist. Vanessa Paz is
You got
here.
that new degree.
I know. God.
It's a hot one.
Yeah.
How do you guys beat the heat, by the way? Stay in the AC or go to the beach?
Derek fans me and I fan Derek, and
That's a good
it all
technique.
works
Hey,
out.
whatever works, right? That's kind of what we're looking at. Whatever works for you guys. All right, let's go ahead and start things off this Wednesday evening from some of our sky cams from PV to the Ramona area. Let's go ahead and zoom on in. Oh, it looks like they don't want to zoom on into that camera, but water temperature, it's warm out there. So again, you can't blame folks for heading into the water to beat the heat. Right now, water temperatures are trending in the 70s. So pretty warm from Oceanside down to Imperial Beach. Meanwhile, wave heights anywhere from 2 to 3 foot sets again across our beaches. So again, not too bad as far as the wave heights go at last check. Meanwhile, temperatures on land were in the 70s. So we're officially out of the 80s along the coastal communities, but plenty of 80s as you head east. So right now we're tracking 80s and 90s across the inland valleys, foothill, and even mountain areas. We're in the 80s as well, with the exception of Palomar Mountain, reaching about 76 degrees right now. Overnight lows, not a ton of relief. We will have a patchy marine layer build in along the coastal communities overnight. That could cause some low visibility issues for drivers tomorrow morning. So keep that in mind. Give yourself extra travel time if you're headed anywhere along the 5. Meanwhile, inland and mountain areas will be in the mid to upper 60s this evening, and a little bit of relief for the mountain areas will be in the low 80s. Satellite and radar composite, again, we're really tracking this monsoonal moisture that's bringing cluster of lightning strikes to our neighboring counties, but we're really keeping our eye on this subtropical disturbance just to our east on the border of New Mexico and Texas. Once that surge of moisture moves in Friday, Saturday, that will increase the monsoon storm activity. So let's go ahead and roll out the European model. Rain futurecast, this is Friday. So this is when the activity will really peak, bringing, again, thunderstorm activity in our mountains and deserts. But it looks like it really picks up Saturday afternoon. Some of those monsoon clouds could shift westward, and the more it does, the more it could impact areas like Escondido, Poway, possibly expanding to our coastline. So we're not ruling out the chance for a chance of showers as well west of the mountain areas. So here's a quick look at those weather headlines. As I mentioned, minimal storm activity through Thursday. Will be a few degrees cooler as we head into the weekend, but we'll experience higher humidity levels. So unfortunately, we're not going to have a ton of relief. We have severe thunderstorm threats, as I mentioned, into the weekend, and that activity really peaks on Saturday before diminishing into Sunday. Coastal areas, tomorrow will be the warmest day for over the next several days. It looks like the heat peaks tomorrow, and then will drop a few degrees by Saturday. Meanwhile, inland areas, mid to upper 80s through Friday, and then we'll be in the mid 80s this weekend. Overnight lows will stay pretty warm as well in the mid to upper 60s. Mountain areas in the mid 80s, not the chance for thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon, but it's Friday and Saturday when that activity really peaks. Again, any thunderstorms we do see could produce hail, gusty winds, downpours at times, which could lead to localized flooding. And as of yet, it looks like there are no watches or warnings, but that could very well change looking ahead to tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow, 110 for the desert areas, dropping about 5 degrees by Saturday.